Hi everyone and welcome to day 3. You're halfway through the training. Congratulations. Today we're going to discuss the stages of writing and revision. Now, I think the most important thing that I can do for you during this training is to show you that the process of writing a book does not have to feel overwhelming. Now, a book is certainly a complex project with a lot of moving parts. It's a crash course in project management. I'm not going to tell you that writing a book is easy, and if any coach or editor tells you that, they're lying. But I can tell you that it doesn't have to be that stressful. So today, I'm going to help you establish a system of stages and goals to structure your writing process. Now, there are 6 stages of revision, which start with an idea and end with a complete document. You can use these stages not just for your entire book, but for each individual chapter. I go over each stage in detail in the printed assignment, so I'm not going to repeat them all here. But I do want to tell you why there are so many stages, because it might seem like 6 is a lot of stages. But when we break it down, we'll see that each stage really helps you to become clear in what you're doing. So the first reason that there are so many stages is because it's easier to track your progress when you can actually describe the work you're doing. So instead of thinking, I need to work on chapter 3, which can be a vague, very long project, you can see exactly where you're at in the writing process. So think of it like taking a long trip. With stages, you'll know how many miles you've driven and how many more you have to drive to reach your destination. Then you're able to celebrate your progress along the way rather than waiting for the far-off victory of completing your entire chapter or book. Second, your agenda becomes actionable. Since there are certain tasks associated with each stage, you can make a list of what you want to achieve on a daily basis. And this really helps you when you're scheduling, so that when you look at your week or your month and you think about what you're going to do this Monday, next Tuesday, you'll actually have items to complete, as opposed to, again, just saying, this month I'm going to work on chapter 3, you'll have more clear tasks to do every day. And these tasks will be divided into what I refer to as micro goals, which are really the foundation of good planning. Now, micro goals are exactly what they sound like. They're small goals that you can achieve quickly, and they add structure to your writing plan. So these small, sometimes repetitive, but essential tasks are things that you'll complete while working on your book. And you'll have a series of micro goals for each stage of the writing and revision process. So for instance, in stage 1, where you have just an idea for a chapter, one of your micro goals would be to write down the questions you want to answer in that chapter. Another example of a micro goal might be to read a couple of pieces of literature and identify what the pieces of literature are in preparation for brainstorming about the contribution you're going to make in that chapter. Or it can be getting started on your outline and writing the first section. Some of these goals will be unique to the stage of the process that you're in, but some won't. There are some things that you'll repeat. Writing a certain number of words, checking on a piece of literature, which is something you can do even late in the writing process. And if you'd like more examples of micro goals, then I encourage you to join us on Slack, because I'll be there sharing examples of micro goals for each stage of the writing process. In addition to talking about micro goals, there are some other great conversations happening there, and I'm available to answer any questions you might have. And if you have something that you'd like me to discuss before the training is complete, now's your time to ask. If you ask me now, I'll not only answer it in Slack, but I might be able to incorporate it into this actual training so that you'll have a record of the recording to refer back to, even after the training is over. So think about what you might want to ask, not only related to micro goals, but also related to anything else having to do with writing your book. And, pop in and ask. And I'll answer your questions and talk to you soon. But in the meantime, have fun with this assignment, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. Bye.